like to, be able to listen to us without, some distractions. But
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and move to the game screen and pay out last round's bets as well. Okay, there we go. I found a way to do it. All right. All right.
Yeah, we have an exciting matchup today between Ro Mary and Elijah Emory. These are two players who have never played on stream before, which is also exciting.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. And we get to see a different take on some swarm lists, and we get to see the classic scum, but a little variation on it, a little spin on it.
Yeah. We picked up on this aggressor list that I was like, if it does any good, I want to have it on stream.
Yeah.
And I like the rainbow setup that he has to keep track of what's going on there.
Honestly smart.
Yeah, I mean, very much so. Like I kind of try and do that with my guys because like the numbers is one thing, but color coding is so much easier.
I'm taking that away. I'm thinking about that when I use it too.
Yeah.
So
if you would like to run down one of these lists, one will be simpler, but whichever you want to start off with.
Yeah, I mean, since you were so excited about the Empire list, I can go ahead and take Elijah Emory's. So, yeah, we have a custom boba here with homing beacon. Oh, this is the SL? Sorry, never mind. This is SL. Homing beacon, Fennec Shad, seismic charges, and that Slave 1 title. This is the Boba Fett. When it locks you, you roll one less defense die.
And one
less offensive die too. So it can really throw some problems. This was a list that I didn't really want to see when I was playing my games.
Yeah.
And then we also have Cavill with Cutthroat, Dorsal Turret, Proton Rockets, R4 Astromech, and Seismic Charges. Just a lot of paint that this can throw out, and a lot of damage and area control in the form of bombs as well. And then we have Manaru in pink with Composure, Ion Cannon, Migs Mayfield, Overturn Modulators, and Punishing One. So this is a Manaru that not only is going to be rolling extra dice, it can also fire out of its different arcs or different targets in its arc as well with Migs. So nice double tapping ability there. And then Kanan Jarrus just with Grief Karga. And once again, it looks like Elijah's list is all about those dice modifications, denying your opponents rolling dice.
Yep. And then on the left side, Ro Mary is got a bunch of Signar specialists. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TIE Aggressor Signar specialists with the Ion Cannon turret, and that's it. And then got a handful of Obsidian Squadron pilots with precision ion cannons. Just a whole smattering of a ton of ships. We have seen the list that is the Imperial Super Commandos in the Gauntlet with just a bunch of ties, but we've not seen anything like this yet.
Yeah. They said 8 ships was the maximum, and he said, yep.
Oh, man. Yeah, taste the aggressive rainbow. Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah, and again, the color coding will help him considerably when you have that many ships. I think.
And it will help us considerably too.
Yeah, definitely. I worry for Elijah. I mean, just in general. No, Boba Fett. This Boba Fett is very much an ace hunter. He can spend that homing beacon charge to target lock somebody early and then just threaten an ace very early on and say, hey, if you're going to be anywhere in my arc, you're going to be, hunted by me. Very bounty hunter themed. But when you have 8 ships that you're going against, it's a little more difficult to pinpoint and and I imagine, I mean, you do have the potential double tap from Manaru,
Yeah.
and you have Cavill that is throwing a very potent proton rocket. And then Kanan is there. He likes to lessen the attack, but when it's typically lessening one big attack, and this is just 8 small attacks. And then once they ion cannon you, they know where you're going to be, and then they can just pounce.
We saw this archetype at the end of 2.0 with the Ion Turret Y-Wing lists.
Yeah, and I want to say that maybe we saw the TIE Aggressor with Sloan Swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember if they could fit Ion Turrets. Maybe it was like there was 2 Ion Turrets and the rest were dorsal or something like that. But we definitely saw something like this where it really relies on getting somebody ionized, and once that happens, they just light it up.
Yeah, it feels like this is an archetype that comes around like every 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
But it's glad to see it here, and Ro really pioneering this new iteration of it.
Yeah, I will hate to play against it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that we're seeing something unique. First of all, who has that many TIE Aggressors? That's part of the problem.
Honestly, yeah.
I have 1, and I've wanted 2, but they're a little hard to come by.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we see that target lock from Boba Fett on the blue.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's the blue Sinar.
Yeah, being able to lock outside of range 3 is very nice.
Yeah, and I believe that was from a coordinated action from Kanan because he got stressed. Then we'll see Manaru. I'm still just flabbergasted by this list.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Well, the good thing about moving at I-2 as well is that you know exactly where all your ships are going to go. You don't have to worry about, you're the one who controls the bumps and and the zones.
With this many ships, you are definitely controlling the bumps.
Yeah. I think it's interesting how he has it set up too, where it's not all clumped together. They're kind of spread out a little bit. He's got his core of 4 in the corner there.
Yeah.
But he's got some flankers with it too.
Yeah. And the TIE fighters tend to be faster, so it makes sense that you would put them on the edges. Mm-hmm. Like you have yellow way up in top behind everybody, so it makes sense because he can go faster, and then you have pink and white down on the bottom that can also go fairly fast, while the aggressors in the center can do the slow one forward. They can pretend to be rebels for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a good strategy. I think we are having an issue in that we don't have enough large focus tokens for this many ships. It's an interesting quandary to have. Okay, I think they found some more. That's good. Oh, the round timer is not running. Let's get that fixed.
Yeah, we'll need to edit that. Thank you for catching that.
All right. Got a round timer going now. Boba jumping over Kanan there. Do you think we'll see the boost? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He already does have the target lock on blue there. He's not going to get a shot if he boosts, I don't think.
Yeah. It might be too early to commit.
Yeah. All right. No shots. All right, on to round 2. Nick said that the player cam might be down for a charge. Let's take a look, see if he's lying. He did not lie to us. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen this many TIE aggressors ever. Yeah, I don't think in person. I know during the Sloan Swarm days we saw plenty of them virtually.
Yeah.
During pandemic times, during Galaxies, but yeah, it's been a while.
I was gonna say I don't know if I could even borrow this many TIE aggressors.
No, I don't know anybody else besides me that has one. So yeah, I don't know that I could, or at least in my local, that is.
I have 2.
Yeah, well, if we're ever at the same spot,
our forces combined,
we could get 3.
We could have 2/3 of this.
Yeah,
of what we need for this list.
Yeah. No, it's I don't. This many arcs on this many ships, I don't know exactly how to address this issue with Eliza's list, aside from try and punch something gone before it can it gets to shoot.
That's really what I think you have to do. I almost wonder if it may have been better setup wise to put Boba and Mandaru more in the corner and just go head on into that cluster of 4 and try to sweep through.
I know. I do not know. Because they're the top guys, I would say 2 or 3 bank in, and then they're just going to pepper you.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, Mandaru and Boba can put in enough damage on the 2 middle guys to where they can start working their way down, and Boba can shoot out the back. He's fine with that, and then Mandaru can start committing to the bottom ties. And
then you run. Yeah,
I guess. Chance engagement, I mean, at least every time that you do half damage on one of these guys, you will be getting, I'm living in the old world. That's not even how that is. Every scenario you get half points. I'm still not fully adjusted. I like the rule that you get half points in every scenario, just for consistency, if only for consistency. But I believe they play tested and they liked it that way. But man, I know that I would get 45 minutes into a match of chance engagement and then be like, oh yeah, we get half points here.
Right.
So
I'd say it was a lot more frustrating when a ship would hang on with 1 hull and you would get 0 points for it too. I think the scoring feels a lot better, and it adds more strategy to it, of course.
No, I definitely playing against Poe, particularly Poverdrive. I would look at Poe, and I would just try and scare him off, because if you could get him, because you get 3 shields into him and you get 4, you could even get in a hull, and you're like, okay, I'll never see Poe again. If he doesn't want to get shot, so it's like you just kind of try and make it scary enough to get rid of him. But now you can actually get half points, so it's like, all right, well, I'll try and get that, and then he can run off and do his thing. All right, turning out, but still has the ion cannon turret out the side, so has a good field of fire.
We'll see how aggressive Cavill wants to be.
Yeah, I think he'll be good, because he wants to get that turret in there. I'm interested to see that new turret in play. The burst.
The burst
laser turret, the BLT.
Yeah.
Get him with the bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
That's good. That's what it's gonna be called.
Yeah, that is what it's gonna be called. But so there are 2, Cavill and Broadside particularly do well with turrets, and I'm curious how well they'll work with that. I don't know. I'd have to read the text. I don't have the text. Maybe Cavill can't, use it because his thing is to pump up the dice past, past 3, and I don't think you can do that with that one. I think it has a hard limit of only 3. Yeah. But Broadside might think it's the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
So, yep, we have everybody turning in towards the center, which Boba or Mandaru is going to be dealing with.
Yeah, we might see a large base get ionized.
Yeah. It's just quite the list. I'm still flabbergasted looking at this thing. Oh. Yeah, Gravinus. Yeah, broadside. Broadside will probably love that turret. Go to the player mics, see what they're thinking.
Coordinate, focus onto Manaru.
Okay.
And that makes them stressed again. Lamau. All right. And my 5s. Cavill.
What did Manaru do?
Oh, Manaru has a gun. My bad.
Okay.
2 straight. We're in the thick of it now.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
Oof.
Manaru's got a lot of health for ion cannons to chew through, though.
Yeah.
That's where I struggle, is the big health ships.
Yep. Manaru will target lock. Orange.
Okay.
Because orange is a good color.
I love it.
All right. Now Cavill.
Now Cavill.
Whoop. This table is very lumpy.
I think I'm just out of your bullseye, but it's close.
This is true.
Yeah, I think I am.
I think regardless, he's going to take a focus just in case.
Sure.
Sometimes I can coordinate a focus and then barrel roll and make it line up.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Cannon's over here.
Cannon's doing his own thing.
He's having fun. All right. Boba. 1. He wasn't feeling it today. All right. They will. He doesn't have a ton of options. He'll take a focus.
Okay.
Definitely a focus.
Yeah, definitely a both.
All right. My 5s first.
Yep.
Let's see if we got a procket. Let's see. No.
No, unfortunately.
Well, fortunately.
Well, fortunately for me, yes.
And then I don't have anyone out the side arc. So I'll take the range 1 shot into Mr. Silva.
Let's do it.
All right. So 3.
Yep, 3 on 3.
1 crit.
1 evade.
Silva. He live. All right. Boba. All right, Boba will take the range 3 shot.
Okay.
So you roll 1 less dice
Yes.
because of
Okay, so back to 2. Got it.
back to 2. All right.
Yep.
We spend the focus for 3 hits.
Okay. I'll spend the focus for an evade and take 2.
I assume that's half.
That is not. You'd have to do 3 for half.
All right, you have 3. On a 4 hole.
4. Yeah, they got 4 hull. Yep.
So 5 in total.
Yep.
Got it. Not half. All right.
Okay.
My 3s.
Yes, your 3s.
All right. Need to see who I have in arc. I don't think I have. Do I have you?
No, unfortunately not.
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it over there.
We can have a judge come.
Do you mind judging really quick on this range? I don't think I have him, but maybe.
All right. While they're doing a judge call, we'll talk a little commentary. Cavill not quite getting any damage in, but got a good start onto blue.
And not going to have the bullseye on that proton rocket.
Yeah.
There you go. You can see
There you go.
some of Elijah's homemade Rebel pilot uniform.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of cosplay going on.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go back to the players.
Hit, crit. Man, I wish that was damage. Woo!
All right, that's a damage.
1 damage.
On
All
to
right.
green.
Migs will allow Manaru to double tap and hit orange with the normal attack.
Yes, because I have the target lock. Yeah.
Yes, which would count as a red token, but it's still range 2. So 3 normal dice
Yep.
on Ion. I don't even know. Do I keep the focus at this rate? Just to not. Yeah, I'm just not. I'm gonna hold on to the focus for defense.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now Kanan, I don't think he has a shot.
Yes.
It's just. Okay. So now all your guys.
Now,
Okay.
now's where the fun begins.
Yeah.
Let's start with. Well, okay. So if I attack you, Boba can do a bonus because of the target lock, right?
Yep. If you attack Cavill, that doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. All right. Well, let's do the range ones from Silver into Cavill.
I definitely think you have him. Maybe not. I don't know, man. Maybe.
We could. You want to? Let's ask.
We can. I don't know.
Judge.
So this time for realsies. Does
Is
he have a
Cavill and arc for the TIE Fighter?
Do you mind grabbing that ruler up?
Sorry, I thought you were going to use it.
Sometimes I would. If I couldn't find these, then I would, yeah.
Use the official judge rulers.
Just be a line on there.
Judge Nick Sperry.
Yeah. Those judge rulers really come in handy, though.
They are fantastic. Now, who would you, if you're Roe and you have these billion shots, who would you be shooting at?
1.
All right, Cavill.
I mean, it looks like
Blue dice.
Manaru
I was like, where are
is
the green?
ship that you got the most shots at now.
Blank out. He takes
All right,
one.
takes 1.
So
One
that's what I
shield
would
on
do.
Cavill.
One shield on Cavill.
Blue will do a primary. I think that's range 2 then into Cavill. Yeah.
Yep.
So just 2 dice for me. Spend. I don't have a focus. 1 hit.
Spend the focus. One of
Safe.
it.
All right.
Ionizing Mandarin would be.
Yeah.
Purple into Manaru with the ion cannon turret.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend the focus for 3.
All right. Range 2 or 3?
Range 2. I don't.
Yeah,
It can't be
sure.
range 3.
Got it. Blank out.
Ooh.
All right. So a hit and 2 ions.
One
So-
hit on Manaru.
The good news is
2. Do we have giant ions? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
you,
Yeah.
you're probably going to be ionized. So the good news is this is a
Alright,
death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a good
Yeah.
thing,
We'll do ion
but
cannon turret into Manaru again. Spend the focus for 2.
Yeah, okay. I was debating whether I wanted to use Kanan, but I'll wait.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. I know we have a lot of game to get through. Take one more and get ionized for realsies this time.
You had 1
No
hit,
ion.
right? Yeah. So you'll block 1. You'll take 1 damage and no ion.
1 damage. Oh,
Yep.
Right. Ouch.
Okay. Not range 2 there, but I do have primary, so I'll do from red onto Manaru with the primary.
Now I will use it. So roll one.
Okay, roll one. So just one for me, one hit.
All right,
One.
range 3, right?
Yes, range 3.
Oof. I'll spend the focus.
Okay.
Unless I spent it last time.
No, you haven't spent it yet.
All right. You just forgot to
Range 3 primary from green into Manaru.
hits. Or
Oh, 2 hits. Yeah. It looks like it's got a white spot because the light
Two
from the camera.
evades. We
All
live.
right, safe. Safe.
Yep.
All right, finally got
All right.
some defensive
range
evades.
3 primary from
Yeah.
this TIE fighter onto Manaru. 1 hit. Sorry, Manaru's getting a lot of love this turn.
I know.
Safe.
One evade.
All right, and
So,
then
yeah.
last one. Range 3 onto Kanan. I'll spend my focus for 2.
Blank out. You almost have half on Kanan.
Okay.
One more hit.
Now,
That happens sometimes.
yeah, that could have been a much worse turn.
Big
where,
time.
like it didn't go great for Manaru, but that could have been considerably worse. I'm still worried
Yeah.
for what's going to happen next turn, because the two center aggressors can just bank or turn and they'll have Manaru and Boba in arc, and just even all the aggressors up top, the yellow tie up top, they're all going to collapse on the center.
Yeah.
And whatever survives, it's going to be ionized.
Yeah.
is my thoughts.
I agree. I think Elijah got very lucky that Manaru wasn't ionized that round, or if Blue had shot that ion.
Yeah.
Now, from this angle, maybe Blue is out of range, but I'm not sure. But not Manaru escaping full ion is huge.
Yeah. It's going to be quite the climb. Now, the Procket is going to be much more live from Cavill. It's going to be hard for him, I think, to not have a bullseye on a ship at range 1 to 2.
Yeah.
So Elijah has that going for them, and then obviously has the initiative advantage going for them, which is that is the primary thing that is happening here. If they can start burning them down, they've only got what
2 agility.
I was going to say 3 damage in, but there are 2 agilities on the Synars and 5 health.
Yep. Yeah, they go down quick when you start
Focus
focus firing them. Yeah.
So I'd say if he could get 2 down in the next engagement, I think he's in a good way, and if you can keep knocking him out to that extent, that would be the way to go. But man, there's just so much shots coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this round 3 is going to be the pivotal round in this game.
I believe so.
But wow, also some hot dice from Roe as well.
I think Nick said we have the player cam back up.
All
He
right.
did not lie to me.
Nick is 2 for 2 on telling us the truth.
Yeah,
I mean, not that he ever does it.
It'd be a really weird thing to lie
It'd be
about.
so weird.
Boba Banks left. Manaru sloops. That's a possibility.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if you can, the Manaru guy turning around, trying to get behind him, might be a good way to go.
There's the look of the a little bit of cosplay we got going on, the vest part.
I like that. I mean, it really just helps you feel the part in the moment, and it just adds also just like an element of fun. I love it when I go to conventions and see everybody dressed up.
Looks like we froze again, so we'll go back to the game screen. Rolling for first player.
Yeah, we got some lively chat about what people should do next. I mean, it's a tough situation any way that you call it for Elijah.
Yeah.
Roe is just doing a great job keeping all of those arcs engaged and having targets.
Yeah. We see the overtune modulators pop right there.
Yep.
That makes me think that we will see the sloop or even a 4K. I mean, the 4K might get blocked, so
Yeah.
the sloop is a little harder to block if pink doesn't go straight.
I think that's the gamble.
Yeah. All right, you're going to see blue. Focus. Same maneuver from number purple. All right, so sloop not blocked currently.
Maybe expecting to challenge Boba.
Yeah. Getting the barrel in. He should have recharged the force on Kanan. I'm sure he'll catch it when he maneuvers Kanan. Oh, looks like. Will it fit? It does. Yeah, so I think if Kanan did if Cavill did a bank of any sort, he'll have a procket. If he went straight, he's still got the 4-die dorsal cannon or dorsal turret that'll be punching. Looks like we got a self bump here.
Oh.
I gotta imagine that is that's more of an issue in this list than in most lists.
Oh, for sure.
Because back in the day of the Sloan Swarm, we didn't have the bump rule. You just lost an action, so it wasn't as bad to self bump. But this might be a little more harmful.
Yeah.
And if this is a chain bump, if
that's really what you're hoping to avoid.
Yeah.
Roll the die. Oh, I didn't even see.
It was a hit.
That was a hit.
Onto orange.
All right. Taking that shield off. Oh no.
Yeah, there's a chain bump.
Ooh. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I've been there. You hate to see it.
Yeah. I think if you know that you're going to get some bumps, several in a row, I think you leapfrog the back guys first so they don't bump. Roll the crit, so that's another shield. That's on green.
That is a smart way of dealing with that situation, yeah. So that's a damage into green.
Then we'll see red next. I don't think he initially planned for that barrel roll and then did the barrel roll, and that
yeah.
At least he
all right.
he got
Red's
the action.
okay.
Got the action there.
Yeah.
And that is all the I2s. Well, no, we still have yellow up top. 2 bank, gonna focus. Maybe put the nail in the coffin for Kanan.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Manru did. Manru did a 3 bank, so that's probably a sloop.
That's probably, yeah. Go ahead and mark in
Yeah.
blue or pink there.
Wonder if the train wreck. Nope, looks like she's going to clear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just by a little.
Yep. Still has a lot of people staring at her.
Yep, that's
But,
for sure. Some range 1 primary attacks now, but that sleep's looking a lot better.
Yeah. All right. Takes her, calculates with her. We'll see Kanan. Kanan 3 straight. Kanan could boost.
Yeah, that would look good right now.
Yeah, but I would think that. So here would be my thought: is you reinforce with Boba. You coordinate the reinforce to Boba, and then Boba potentially does a blue maneuver, clears the stress from that red reinforce, and then. Nope, he's boosted.
Yeah, we're boosted. But yeah, that's a good idea as well.
Just a matter of who you're keeping safe here.
Yeah.
Yellow might not have any shot at all.
And Kanan's a big part of this list too, so not something
Yeah.
you want to lose in the third round.
Turning a 2-die attack into a single die attack, never like you feel terrible on offense. All right, so Cavill not getting the procket, but will have a great dorsal shot.
Yeah. Especially with no one shooting back at you.
Yeah, you don't have to make any considerations because I think the only one that would have a shot is aggressor orange, and they're gonna take a shot at Boba or Manaroo. First time caller saying, "Remember when the Hawk had 1 die in the first edition?" Yeah, that was terrible.
Is that true? Oh my god.
Yes. But they were a turret carrier. You could actually put a turret on them.
Yeah.
And that's I think the TLT first came out to help them, but ended up just being fantastic on better on other things.
Yeah.
So it's like, well.
Oh my god, a 1 die. Ugh.
Yeah. No, they made that decision. All right, so we're gonna go to the player, Mike.
Blues damaged.
Yeah, but their range.
They're range 2. Silver is not damaged, and neither is purple.
I'll go for silver.
Okay.
All right, so 2 dice normally, 3 dice because Cavill, 4 dice because range.
Range 1 on the silver. Okay.
On the silver. Actually, I should go for purple, but I'm gonna do this. Spend the focus for 4 hits.
That's a good way to do it. 2 evades, I'll take 2. You'll get half, which is 2 points.
All right. 3.
And I'll take
4.
All right. Cool.
Okie day.
All right. And Boba?
Boba will shoot at. Boba will shoot at orange.
Okay.
So I think it's a range 2.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think. Well, actually,
maybe.
no, because orange has the lock. So.
Oh yeah, orange is 2.
So you
yeah.
only roll 1 dice.
Because you have a lock on me.
Because I
Yes.
have a lock on you. But I have no mods, so.
Okay.
2 crits.
1 evade.
1 crit.
1 crit. It is fuel leak. You take a crit. Oh. Show the camera. Fuel leak. All right.
All right.
These gas prices?
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
like
want the crit
I gotta
token?
unmute to say
Have
with
them
these
here.
gas
They do.
prices for
They do, yeah.
Nick.
Let's do the crit. It's gonna be hard to tell who has the crit.
These gas prices!
My
Sorry
threes
for the
now?
guy yelling into
Your
the
threes.
mic.
All right, Manaroo. They will attempt to. They'll attempt to ion purple.
Okay.
Indigo.
Indigo. Yeah, whatever.
So 3 dice. Range 4 dice because it's range 1. I don't know if it affects normal ion guns,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
For 2. Actually, I spend the calculate. My bad.
Okay, I got 2 anyway.
All right. Was this blank or?
Oh, you spent the calculate. You spent yeah. So you spent the calculate to make it 3.
Yeah.
So then I'll
This
take-
was this blank? Or
It was blank. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was blank.
All right, and then I'll take 1 because I rolled 2.
Yeah.
So that's 1 damage onto Indigo.
All right.
Yes.
And then
Kanan.
No, double
yep,
tap.
Double tap.
so green, range 1.
Okay.
So 3 dice from range 1, 4 dice because
The title.
from the title. Spend 2 calculates, make that 3.
Okay. 1 evade. I'll take 2. That is half on green,
Half on green,
which is 3 points.
5, 6, 7. Okay.
All right. Now the onslaught. Yellow.
Well, cannon, I don't think has a shot.
Oh, you're right.
Maybe.
Oh, because he's on the turret.
Yeah, he's only turret. He might have a range 3, and I don't think there's a range.
I think you have range 3 on like purple.
Think so?
Yeah, you got that.
All right, he'll do an obstructed range 3. It's better than doing nothing.
It's better than nothing. Yeah.
For 1.
I got 2.
You better get something from all that. All right, now the onslaught.
We'll go yellow into Boba, range 2.
I think so.
There's that 3 in art.
I think it's range 2.
Range 2. All right.
All right.
Yeah, yellow into Boba. I'll spend my focus for 2.
For 1 onto Boba.
Okay.
All right.
And Kanan's 1 away from half.
Kanan is 1 away from half.
All right, we'll go from red to Kanan with the ion cannon turret. I'll roll 4.
All right. I'm gonna make you roll 1 less
Okay.
on that shot.
2.
Is it normally 4?
It's normally 3, but it's range 1, so it's
Right.
4.
2 evades.
2 evades.
He lives.
All right.
Yeah, that was very
Alright.
fortunate.
Yeah.
Let's check range on green.
Range,
Range 1.
range 2.
We'll go range 1 primary into Manaru from green.
All right.
Green to Manaru.
Green to Manaru.
3, 2. I don't have a focus.
I don't have any more calculates, so
So 2.
1 and a shield. Oh, sorry, 1 and 1 damage.
Yep.
All right, that is almost half.
Almost
One
half.
more. 1 more, and you got half.
All right, we're gonna go orange to.
Do you notice this will incur a bonus shot,
Orange sitting with fuel leak.
and you will roll on this dice when he does attack you.
All right, let's hold on. We'll go from here. Range 1 into Boba from Indigo.
Got it?
2.
2.
I don't think I can kill Boba outright, but we'll try.
1 more shield. Hey, you're whittling him
We're
down.
doing something.
A swarm will typically do that.
Yeah. We'll go purple to Boba, range 2, unobstructed.
Ion.
Ion cannon, yep. Spend my focus for 3.
The crit still count as ion?
No, they're just hits. Everything's a hit.
Oh, that's a normal attack?
No, it's Ion can only do regular damage.
All right. Oh, he takes 1 more?
Yep.
All right.
And then same
Same
ion
deal,
cannon,
Hero?
ion cannon from blue. 2.
2. Blank out. So 1 damage.
1 and an ion.
An ion.
Okay.
He needs 2 ion to be ionized, right?
Yep.
He's 1 away from half.
Okay.
So if you can get 1 more shot off.
If I attack Boba with orange, do you get the double attack, or is it only if I attack an ally?
Only if you attack an ally. But if you shoot Boba, you roll 1 less dice.
Okay, I'll do that. 2 dice, ion cannon turret on the Boba from orange. So orange to
It's
Boba.
normally 3?
It's normally 3.
Yeah.
Or,
Good.
yeah, yep. 2 hits.
2 hits. Wish I had a focus.
All right, that's a hit and an ion.
So he is now ionized. Hit.
And that's half of Boba, right?
That is
That is going to be big for next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's down to 5 and ionized.
breaks his lock, right?
Yes, it does.
Didn't
more
even
lock.
think about that part.
I'm gonna walk over here and do it because why am I working too hard? I don't need to
going
work
to
that
work.
hard. All right. Last shot. Silver into Manaru, range 2 primary.
All right.
I'll spend the focus for 2 hits.
2 more hits on Manharu. That is half. So 6.
6.
Okay.
Yeah. This list is just 1,000 cuts.
Yes. And
Okay.
rolling well. Yeah.
We both
So-
get 2 for being at range, contesting.
Drop their mics. So everybody in range of that center objective, obviously.
Yep.
But yes, the death by 1,000 cuts. You may only get 1 damage through, but when it's 8 shots
Over and over again.
and over and over, yeah, it's there's potential that if you're firing at a 3 agility ship, this list, if somebody just rolls okay, this list would miss forever. But
Yeah.
that's just extreme variance. But
Yep.
this is going to be. We were saying turn 3 was going to be the deciding turn. I think it has decided things because I think now Boba is going to die, and Manaru is not going to be far behind.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I would commit on Boba.
Mm-hmm.
You have the aggressors, the pink and blue on the side, and then red, green, and orange. Man, there's so many colors.
Yeah.
Red, green, and orange will also be. You're going to take at least 5 turret shots, and you have 5 health.
Yep. And range 1 this time around.
And then yellow and silver are probably gold and silver, I guess is what he was going for there. Probably also going to be getting a shot in. I think number pink is the only one that has the potential to not be taking a good shot at Boba.
Yeah. But could be taking a good shot at Kanan.
Yeah, it's like you still have utility. They
Yep.
can do other things.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now. Yeah, that is definitely the reason he was considering not shooting at Boba, but the drawback to get him ionized was a reason why he shot, and it paid off.
And also not getting hit with a double tap from Boba as well.
Yeah. It's especially when he was only on 3 health.
Yeah.
Boba, and you're only on 3 health, and you have 1 agility because of how the Fennec Shand crew works.
Yeah, that was the right call.
Yeah. To be fair, if he kills 3 Synars, he's fine. Yeah, I if he does that, you can. Manaru can knock 1 out. Boba can knock 1 out. And Manaru could potentially knock 2 of them out. Cavill could knock 1 out. So, there.
Yeah.
This is definitely still a game. It's
For sure.
It's just that Boba is in a bad way.
Yeah.
And I think if Cavill ever gets pointed at, he's going to be ionized. It's going to be. It's still a game. That's basically where we're at. It does look good for Roe right now, but you can initiative kill green. You can initiative kill blue. You can initiative kill orange. There's so much that could go wrong for him in the next turn.
Yep. Silver's just on 1 hull.
Yeah.
The purple is on 2.
It could very easily.
Green is
swing
on
back.
1.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not over yet. But
Yeah.
woof. I will say that last turn I think went very well for Roe.
Yeah. I mean, things weren't bad for Elijah. He got in.
Yeah.
He got in a bunch of good shots before everything started going, into Boba.
Coming back at him.
Yeah. We have a bomb drop from
Ooh.
Cavill, seismic. I don't know that it's going to help him at all, but if anybody does happen to be in range, he's got 2 to pick from. So
it could be if Boba survives this next round, just creating an escape vector.
yeah, getting something out of the way for him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, got the 3 hard from blue. Presumably focusing, makes sense. What will number purple do? 2 straight, looks like. 3? 2 straight.
That's right, Bob.
We have Greg from Greggle City X-Wing.
And from the new Armada stream.
Oh yeah, he is a
Quite popular.
yeah, he is a very Armada. He has betrayed us. In fact, is what I think. Weirdly, the NCX Draft League is now Armada.
Yeah.
So get to learning how to play the game, guys.
You heard it here first. This is a world's exclusive. NCX shifting to Armada.
We're gonna jump ship from one to
Yeah.
That's right. Say goodbye to Wolf in Republic and Wolf Yularen.
All right. We did see the 1 hard from Silver. Then Orange is going to get up there. He will be getting the block on Boba. I would assume would just be focusing as well. Yeah,
Yep.
There we go. Green. 4 straighting. Not going to enter Bump Town like they did last turn. Also, the one that has 1 health, so really wants to be taking as few shots as possible.
Yeah.
But I imagine that's who Boba will be gunning for. It's a nice little District Foundry 1 forward there, looks like. I think we saw Ken in the chat. Andrew, you say these swarms are insanely boring to watch. I think it, right now, for me, it's exciting. I think because like the Imperial Super Commandos and 7 ties, the first time I saw it, I was fine with it.
Yeah.
If I see this list, doing well and popping up everywhere, that's when I'll get bored of it as well. I get it. I hate flying against swarms. It's never something that I've liked to fly, but I think this is a very unique list. And I also think the paint jobs help because it's a very colorful list.
Yeah.
Like, it's got a whole rainbow, literally, of ships.
I mean, I also feel that, it is a part of the game.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen swarms in a very long time.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that we've seen lists that with as little as 3 ships do
Yeah.
well at Worlds, and we've seen swarms do well.
Yeah. And I think it's part of the reason why we don't know how to fly against them or what to do about them is just because we don't see them and nobody texts for them. Back
Right.
in 1st edition when there was, TIE Swarm was dominant in the wave 1 or 2, it was like you have to, come up with solutions. That's why you have, there was a list called Biggs Walk the Dogs that I think Paul Heaver himself was the one that came up with, and it was like, that was a way to pull damage away from the B-Wings that just started pounding the TIE Swarm, and you just have to, oh, got a 3 straight here. It's maybe it's just a change of perspective that we need, but also I understand.
Yeah.
I would hate to come across this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got the 3 straight from Manaru, which would land on Boba, so I think that is going to be a friendly bump.
Yeah.
We'll bump into Pink. Pink Manaru will run into Pink TIE Fighter, but will count as a friendly bump.
There's
Rolls
the
for
roll from
damage,
it.
takes 1, down to 2. We'll still get to shoot before the
Yeah.
the time is out, before her time is out. But oh, Manaru didn't fit in there at all.
Oh, staying put.
Cavill 1 bank. Gonna try for the. We'll have focus.
Yeah, I don't think he's got the bullseye though.
No, maybe on Pink up there.
Oh, could be, but not range 2 for
Yeah.
the rocket.
Looks like the turret arc got tweaked a little, but
Yeah.
should be pointing to the right side. Was that port? I honestly don't know.
Starboard is right.
Starboard,
Port
okay.
is left.
Okay.
Little boat trivia for all for everyone out there.
But when you're in a spaceship, everything is starboard.
Yep. Might as well be. Yeah.
All right. Boba will likely take a stressful focus. If he didn't, I would find that be very odd. You want to survive. All right.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Fixing the
Non-neck. Port has 4 letters, just like left. Starboard is just right.
turret. All right. They're about to start. I'm going to remind him about the bomb.
All right. Matt Carey running to the game state rescue. Another fun thing that I learned is how to tell the difference between stalactites and stalagmites, because stalactites hang tight and stalagmites might get there someday, so they grow from the ground.
I do remember learning that. I think it was in 7th grade because we went to a cave. We went spelunking for a field trip.
Oh, that is cool. All right. Do we want to tune into what the players are saying?
Yes. All right.
It's like,
This is, I believe, the Cavill shot.
yeah,
Do
okay.
I even bother spending the focus?
I do have 1 hull, so if one gets through, I die. But that's up to you.
Got to tempt your opponent into spending their focus.
Right, yeah.
You just hope you aren't wrong.
Right?
Yeah, we'll do it.
All right.
Was this a
Toxic.
crit or a hit? I thought it was a hit.
I think it was a hit. I didn't see a crit.
I didn't see a crit either.
It doesn't matter
It's
either
hard to
way.
tell.
It'll die.
Two of
Two evades, safe. All right.
Safe.
Focus gone.
It was either
Out
of
of
a
focus.
Okay. Boba.
What a gamble.
Yep.
Boba will do the one out the back. 4 dice.
All right.
Otherwise, no mods other than the focus because he has no locks.
I feel like I would shoot at green here because it has 1 health, but
And the focus 2 hits.
Oh boy.
All right, that's on the TIE Fighter. I'll spend my focus. Well, hold on. I'm not taking any damage. I'll keep my focus and take a damage.
taking 1 onto yellow.
All right.
Onto yellow.
All right.
I think that was the right choice.
Yeah.
All right.
Big time.
Manaru.
Yep.
That really
Only
hurts.
my
this
ships have
round 'cause
reds
we were-
right now, right?
Like we were saying,
I
if
don't
they
think any of your
get
guys have.
one,
they have
3
a-
ships
He's
off,
stressed, but that's
That's
range
fine.
That's
0.
So I don't think it counts.
You kind of missed that opportunity.
If it's your primary, you
well,
can do it still.
Manaru,
You think so?
I think you
'Cause
go for
it's-
orange, who's got 3 hull
Because
left
you're doing
here.
you do ion cannon first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could do the ion cannon first on someone else, and then do
Who's
a
got
primary
3?
on red second.
Okay, I guess we'll do that. So who do I want to eye on is the question.
Silver sitting at 1
I'm
hull.
fairly certain that works because it doesn't matter if it's a bonus
No,
attack
no,
or not,
Silver's
as long
in
as it's your primary arc.
Yep. Just want to check range. I think that's range 1 on Obsidian, right?
Yep.
All right, range 1 ion cannon, so 4.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
2.
to Indigo.
Yeah, 2 hull
Indigo.
left though, so
For 2.
Safe. Wow.
man.
All right, switch to the double tap,
Yes.
but can't mod the dice. So
Just two,
just two.
because you can't add, unfortunately.
Yep.
Punishing one.
For one
not
hit.
range.
One of eight.
Oh,
You're
man.
good.
Wow.
Ties that never die.
That's the idea, right? All
That's
right.
exactly the idea.
Kanan will take the shot, obstructed shot at
Range
Yeah,
one.
Ro is coming
on
out
yellow.
big.
fencing, range one.
How I had
range one.
mentioned earlier
All right,
that
so
you know, a three
Three.
agility ship could just evade a bunch of these 2-die shots. The same goes for these, that if they just roll well,
And-
they stay alive forever.
Yep.
Because you can keep swapping what's good, you know, what's
He'll use his
alive and
focus.
healthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 hits.
Okay, I'll get 4.
Elijah's got to do damage.
I'll spend the focus for 3 evades.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Oof.
Yep.
No damage this
All
round.
right.
You know, it's like, well, one
Tried
damage
so
got
hard to
through.
But
get-
yeah.
That is
Okay.
that is rough.
Yeah.
I think that's all my guys.
All right, here we go. Onslaught. It's from yellow into Boba from the back.
Roll 1 less dice.
Okay.
Kanan.
Hit crit.
Hit crit.
And that's yellow onto.
Yeah. Or 1 crit into Boba. Wounded pilot.
He's just happy it's not structural.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
And then we'll go range 0 and indigo into Kanan. Get that out of the way.
Yeah, I think you just
barely, yeah.
All right.
Not modded. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Okay. Boba's got 2. You're 4, 6, 3 hull left, right? 4 hull. He's 6 hull.
Yep.
Okay. And Matter's got 2 left.
2 left. 6 points if you can kill them, and then 9 points if you can kill him.
All right. Let's start with this guy. We'll go from blue onto Boba. 3 dice primary, range 1.
All right.
I'll spend my focus for 2 hits and a crit.
2 evades. 1 more crit.
Okay.
Leak.
Oh,
Oh.
with these gas prices.
And then we'll go from silver onto silver onto Boba, range 1 primary.
Silver on the Boba.
Hit
Another
crit.
hit crit. Man, I wish I had mods. All right. So crit.
Or hit and then crit. Or wait, what's the like?
After you suffer 1 crit damage,
Oh,
Yeah,
the
so,
fuel leak.
so you'll take the hit first. You'll take the hit first,
hit,
and then you'll take a crit, and then you'll take another hit.
That's
crit,
that's all she
console
wrote
fire.
for Boba.
another hit, he's dead.
No. He only took 5.
What?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what
so
I thought.
so
Oh.
you took this hit,
Yeah.
and then you took the crit, and then this crit added 1
He had,
because
he
of
had
fuel
2
leak.
crits,
And that's
Yes.
upside. This is regular damage.
and then takes
you didn't
the
have
crit,
this before, right?
and then another
this-
hit.
he's had
So
this
yeah,
one.
I
Oh
should've-
shit. Okay.
Oh.
But he
I'm
gets
wrong.
1 more. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
with the fuel leak.
To
Yes.
I still feel like it
yeah.
should be
I'm
5,
sorry.
but
I thought
he
I
had-
thought you
he
tried
had
to
3
try to save
hull
me, but okay.
with
so
the fuel leak.
gets
hit
1
crit,
more normal damage and then this repairs.
fuel
Okay.
pops.
All right. For
Okay.
some reason, I thought he had
9.
4 hull.
Yeah.
On Boba. Oops.
So that's 9 more for Boba.
9 more from Boba. He dead.
Okay.
Couldn't get my locks. Couldn't get my pro torp.
Okay. So that was him.
Yoink. Because he's already fired.
Yeah. If you want to get him out of the way, it doesn't.
Clears up the board for our viewers at home.
That's true.
Oh, well, it's nice that they're
Okay.
thinking
So
of
who's
it.
attacked? Yellow's attacked. Silver's attacked. Blue's attacked. Indigo's attacked. Yes. Okay. We'll go green into Cavill, range 1 primary.
All right.
I feel like he should have shot into green.
I'll
But-
spend the focus for 1.
Cavill takes it.
Cavill.
No more shields.
Yeah, Cavill should have shot into green for sure.
Yeah. Well, I meant
Um,
Oh wait, no, Cavill did shoot into green, but Boba should have
We'll
shot
go
into green.
red
Yes.
into Cavill. Range.
They already
So
fired.
Cavill took
did they
1
not?
shield there.
Red is not fired.
Okay.
I was debating about it because it's going to be range 0, but we'll do range 2 primary into Cavill. Doesn't matter. It's only one.
All right. Another damage.
It's something. Okay.
All right. He
That's
needs
red.
one more for half on
I
Cavill.
do
Okay.
like how Ro is keeping
So
track of
everyone,
who is shot as
orange
he's
and
flipping
purple
the
haven't
dials back
attacked.
over.
Yeah,
Orange
I
will
noticed
do
that too.
the ion cannon turret
very clever.
onto Kanan.
Yeah.
I'll spend my focus for 2.
All right.
That's yeah. Okay.
All right. 1 damage onto Kanan. You get. Is this all his? 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, that's
4,
all
5,
his.
6. So you get half on
Half
Kanan.
points
4
there.
points.
4 points. Okay.
That just leaves. He couldn't.
Okay.
He shot pink.
And then that's orange. So last one is purple. And I don't think purple even has a shot. No, I don't. All right, that's my shots.
All right.
Well, that was a heck of a round.
Yeah.
They both are in range of the center, so they'll get those points. Yeah, this is a rough go of it.
Yeah.
It's I imagine that most lists are going to struggle like this, where once your heaviest hitter gets ionized, you're just going to have again death by 1,000 cuts.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't know exactly what to do to that. I think Elijah had a good chance this round if Dice had cooperated a little, like someone had in chat had said, to wipe out 3 aggressors before they shot,
Yes.
and that would have made all the difference.
Yes, I agree.
But again, the green dice can betray you as well and make it harder for you. It's a wild list. So I'm happy to see it on screen.
Yeah.
I hope nobody else has aggressors.
Right, yeah,
is
yeah.
basic-
No,
I hope everybody else has the same problem that you and I will have with trying to field a 5 aggressor list.
yeah, 100%. I mean, Ro's doing just a great job of keeping track of that list as
Yeah.
well and piloting it, which has been great to see.
Yeah.
It does show the power of ion cannons when you have those in that swarm like
Yeah,
that,
just
too.
in mass.
Yeah.
He did have the one bump train, but he didn't suffer too much from it. But
Yeah.
the rest has been excellent flying, like you said.
Oh, correct. Yeah.
And just having the focus, like just enough, that's just enough that, you on average, you're going to get 2 hits.
Mhm.
When you shoot that many shots, 2 hits is enough.
Yep.
Yep. I'm going to, would you like to read about our sponsor?
Sure, I'd love to. So, our coverage of Worlds is proudly brought to you by Infinite Arenas. You can head to Infinite Arenas to get your fix of X-Wing compatible components, including card and squad printing, physical game pieces, and much more. Infinite Arenas for all your X-Wing needs. Thank you for sponsoring us.
Yeah, so got a little bit of dice in the cam, so we'll go to the player cam. I think at this point, I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but I think this might be it for Elijah. Just try and get as many points as you can off of knocking these guys out, because it's just Keenan, Mandaru, and Cavill. Mandaru is on 2 health, if I recall.
That's
so,
correct.
Going to be fairly easy for her to lose just that little bit of health.
Yeah.
Keenan on 2 as
On
well.
2.
Cavill can put some hurt in. He still has that procket. He still has the 4-die turret.
And, a lot of those Empire ships are beaten up.
Yeah. It's, green just needs 1 hit, and then silver just needs 1 hit. There's enough to where this isn't a foregone conclusion. It's going to be an uphill battle, though.
Big time. Yeah.
See Elijah on his phone because he has 2 ships and they're already done. And
Yep.
Ro has 1 billion. Like you were just saying, is like he has done a good job of piloting and not hitting himself for the most part. But part of that is you spend a lot of time dialing in maneuvers. Oh.
And they're ready. Races. Let the Wookiee win. Is these aggressors making him nervous for tomorrow? Yeah, something that you didn't plan for, I'm sure, in
Yeah.
your game testing.
Yeah.
I sure didn't.
Yeah, I imagine some of it is similar to the other Empire Swarm, but you could at least arc dodge a lot of those ties.
Yeah.
Going to be a little bit harder with the ion cannon turrets creating a 180 instead of the 90-degree arc.
Yeah.
All right. Cavill dropping the seismic, which could potentially take out green there. I don't know where green can go where he's not going to be next to that seismic.
Yeah. Yeah, those TIE aggressors, not really that maneuverable.
Yeah. 3 bank and a barrel roll. That can get him away from that one. A barrel roll linked to an evade.
Does it? Yeah.
Just say, I'm not going to participate in this game anymore.
That would be the safest call for sure. There it is.
Oh, will that fit?
Oh no.
No, I think he just died.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I mean, you gotta try.
Yeah,
right?
you give it a shot. Yeah. It's like you either stay there and die, or you try to not stay there and die.
Yep.
So
100%.
Deciding what to do with red. Yep, I think it's 3 straight. Presumably that's blue on a aggressor dial. I don't fly it enough to know.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, and takes a focus.
Gold.
Gravinus says, I don't see the BLT costing more than Ion. I do.
Yeah.
But not too terribly much, because they're going to be going on Y-Wings and aggressors. So, but the fact that, just, not having ions here, if these had been actual damage, Boba would have been dead a little bit faster, because even though he got ionized, that turn, he wouldn't have been moving far at all.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much gummed up there.
Bump there.
Yeah, on blue. Could get half points here.
Yeah.
Lou the Lunatic says BLTs are usually about $9. Yeah, and that's what it's going to be called, the bacon, lettuce, and tomato. And I think that is fine.
I don't think we saw damage roll.
Oh.
Well, I've been there. Oh, all right. That's half points.
Just a regular damage, though.
Yeah.
But half points on blue. All right.
Yeah, the bump dice have not been kind to Row this time around.
Yeah. Too hard with purple.
The bacon lettuce turret.
It's just going to focus. Yeah. Everybody's setting up for... Oh, he's barrel rolling. Okay. That's curious, because we have purple as being fairly healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, he still has the lock. I mean, not lock, the turret in that correct direction.
Right.
Oh, he was getting out of Silver's way.
Yeah.
I get it. because silver,
Sitting on one hull.
yeah, would taking the 1 damage on blue is half points.
Yeah.
Taking the 1 damage on silver is half points and a whole ship gone.
Yep. Yeah, not worth it.
Should get stressed for that 5K. Was that a 5K? No,
Yep,
4K.
that's
4K.
4K.
What did we just do there? You picked up yellow and moved them?
Did the mark. Oh, are they marking for man?
I missed what happened there. I think he may have put yellow where blue was supposed to be.
Yeah. Flip him around.
Yeah, that's always a threat whenever you mark a ship.
Yep.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. Same.
But as long as both players agree, you know, that's how you get it back to where it was supposed to be.
This is round 5. Thank you. Use the force. Appreciate it.
You said you won the first, lost the second, and the third, and you just won. Okay, good luck. You can do it.
Stress focus there.
Yep.
All right, Manaroo.
Getting that sloop on. I think so. Elijah doing a great job of staying in this fight.
Yeah.
Curious to see where Cavill's going to land.
Yeah, it's very commendable. Elijah flying very well. Perfect. Getting the sloop in perfectly. Did that land on the...
No, it is.
No, it looks like
it is off. He did not get multiple stress. He just got the stress for flipping around.
Yeah,
so
perfect. Great flying.
All right, let's see where Cavill. Maybe Cavill can finally get that procket. Too hard. I think this is going to land on a debris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
or a rock rather. That's not good.
Maybe he meant to do the bank.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Nope. Why did we? I'm going to the
Where this
playwrights.
rock was, to be
Sure.
honest. But I don't want to like look like a cheater.
No, it's. I mean, either you fly into it now or you fly into it next round, unless you barrel roll. But
Yeah, well, that's what I was debating. But I think instead,
I'm thinking they're saying they accidentally
Rotate.
moved the rock, which makes sense because
Oh,
if it was where it was, silver
Alright.
would have driven through it.
that way.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
All
So,
right.
all right.
So yeah, it makes
Seismic.
Yeah, seismic
Yeah.
goes off.
sense. All right.
Yeah.
You
There
get
it
some
is.
damage.
So we
and
get
you
green
some
dead.
more.
4 more.
Yeah, he bumped it beforehand. I
Yeah.
would believe
All
that's
right.
exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Remove this. Remove that. This one's mine.
Yep, that one's yours.
Okay.
That's yours. Okay. Cavill.
Cavill will take range
He's only got
1
2. Yep.
into the scimitar guy.
Okay.
4 dice. 3 hits.
Oh wow.
And there's no crits on him. He's got 1 evade. And he's taking 2, so he'll take 3 more hits, and he'll die. So you'll get 4 more for him as well.
Yep.
All right.
Blue down.
Yep.
20.
This is when Elijah needed last turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And we'll see Manru and Kanan. Maybe they can take out
Okay.
another.
All right.
And then it's the only 5, right? So you're gonna
Yeah.
remove him?
Then we move on to my 3s.
Yes.
All right.
Gold only on 2 hull.
Those at 1. How much is your yellow guy worth? 5.
He's worth 5. He's got 2 hull left.
Like you should have shot with Mandaru first
Yeah.
because she only has the 2 shots.
We'll shoot at silver.
Okay.
Yeah, would have given
So-
Cavill more options for sure.
2
No,
dice.
no, Cavill has to go first. I mean, with
Or-
Kanan.
oh, right, Kanan. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry, Kanan.
You probably just meant. Yeah,
Right,
I'm
yes.
with you.
Hit crit.
Nope. The dice cam is
I'll still
Goofy again.
take a damage and die.
Oof. I'll take the crit.
well. Silver took
His
damage.
weapons failure. Not that it matters. He's dead anyway. I'll wait till your Mandaru shoots before. I don't think it has any interactions, but I'll wait till Mandaru shoots first.
All right. Mandaru will.
Alright, and those points creeping up for Elijah.
Yeah.
Pink's still at 4, right?
Yeah, red's got full health. Yep.
The yellow's got 1 hit. All right. Ion cannon, Matt. At them.
Yellow or red?
Pink.
Pink. Okay, yeah.
The dice.
Is that range
Okay.
3?
All right. We're back.
If you want to check.
Yeah, it's range 3. You still attack, but I get an extra dice.
Yep.
2.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
Nothing. Switch to the double tap.
Yeah. Using MiGs to
Let's see
fire.
what range it is. I'm guessing range 2.
Yeah.
All right. So just 3 dice. Out the front. For 1 hit.
Yeah, I get 3.
3 of it.
And there it is, the natty. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
I needed that to hit, so
Yeah,
I think
really
you
needed
won.
that to hit.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll play it out.
Well, I might get more points.
Indigo onto Mandaru. Yeah. Indigo onto Mandaru, range 1. No mods.
No mods.
2 hits though.
That's all it'll take,
2
and
hits.
that's all it
Dice.
took.
Okay.
Mandaru.
Skadoosh.
Ugh.
All right, he's got no shots. We'll go range 2 ion cannon turret onto Cavill.
Roll 1 less dice.
Okay.
See if you can get half on Cavill. Got
Silver's
turned down
dead,
by
right?
Kanan.
Silver's dead. Oh yes, I'm sorry. Silver's dead.
All right.
Conveniently forgetting when my own chips are, incapacitated. I'll spend the focus for 2.
2. And you're shooting at Cavill.
On Cavill, yeah.
1. Crit? Ooh.
It's ion cannon turret, so it's still only 1.
All right. 1 hit on Cavill, which gives you half.
Half on
Okay, and
Cavill.
he's worth 11.
Yeah, so 5 points.
Okay.
So 39.
Okay, and then that's not it.
What are you looking for?
We'll go onto Kanan
Aiden.
for the ion cannon turret.
Okay. Range 2.
Range 2, 1 damage or 1 hit.
Spend the focus.
Yep. And then no range there. So that's all I got.
All right. Well, we can
All right.
ask if there's one more round, but I think you have quite the decisive victory.
Yeah, Nick. I think that's next time. Okay.
All right.
Yep. All
Good
right.
game.
Yeah, good game.
It's a
Yeah. There's the handshake.
Yeah. So we did kind of go how we thought it was going to go, but
Yeah.
if that that better turn for Elijah, just dice wise, had happened a turn or 2 earlier,
Yes.
this would have been a completely different game.
100%.
It was interesting to watch. Again, I hope we never see this list again.
We might
but-
see it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I mean, in my near future.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it is it's an interesting list. Good flying again.
Yeah. Really commendable
Yeah.
from both players. Seriously.
I don't know that we have any sub giveaways. Let's see where we're at. We are at 330. The next one is at 350. 350 subs. So we're doing good. Thank you for joining us for round 4 of
Yes.
this That's Heat 2, not Day 2, Heat 2 of Worlds 2026 coverage, brought to you by Infinite Arenas and the XWA. Thank you, Andrew, for joining me for another game.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.